Thank you. So I'd like to point out, tell you a little bit about this picture. This is Assistant Principal Ryan Starts and Principal Nancy Pass on reading night at Rose. And as you can see, they're engaging with some of our learners who were excited all day, and they wore pajamas to school that day and came at night, and they had different speakers, including members of our board, who read stories. And Ms. Pass was reading a story at this moment about fairy tales. It is a cute one that took all the different fairy tales that we've heard about, such as The Man in the Moon and Running Away with the Spoon, and blending them together. And it was really a great, fun night, and an example of something that when we do these types of activities, it engages our learners and helps to increase our attendance and student engagement. Also, another activity that embraces our community and provides access for well-being is the work of our schooling services team. And Norma Morales, I see, is back there. She's our schooling services supervisor. We also have our schooling services coordinator, Nicole Stewart, and then a number of people who helped out in making this happen. Our family liaison, Claudia, who's right over there, and Director Jeff and Weiss, as well as several other members of the team. And it was a very rainy, cold Saturday morning, but we had a large turnout with people from Cal Hope, with fitness, with mental health support, all kinds of information everywhere from having your teeth checked to having eye vision, and also finding out where do you go if you don't have a doctor and you don't have insurance. What do you do? So these kinds of activities also support our attendance because it provides families who don't have access and don't know how to get access to health care and well-being with a way to do that. So I thank the schooling services team for your work that you did that Saturday. As you can see, since our last report, our average daily attendance across the district as of today is 95.38. And in this next chart, we see what it is per school. And I'd like to point out that Milpitas Middle College High School, as well as Pomeroy Elementary School, had a 97% today. And several schools had 96%. And you can see who they are right there, including Milpitas High School. I'm also, as you know, we've talked about the different ways that we can support all of our programs. One is to look at ways that we can generate revenue. And one of the ways that our team members are becoming really adept at doing is writing for grants. And this is a grant that Principal and Chief Innovator Greg Woolman and Milpitas High School Academy's lead Andrea Hutchison literally decided on Wednesday, before it was due that Friday, that they would apply for it. It was a grant called the California Career Tech Education Initiative, and they found out about it on that Monday and got it done. And they had some big challenges because they literally lost the application at 4:47 when it was due at 5. But fortunately, they had been speaking with the person at the California Department of Ed, and she said, all right, you can turn it in, but make sure it's in by midnight. So they worked furiously. They had very little that was recovered, and they resubmitted. And they were just informed on Thursday that we were awarded the $2 million, which will go towards supporting a great deal of our MHS extension startup costs, as well as some of the enhancement of the academies that are at Milpitas High School, Maine. I'd also like to point out that Russell Middle School has received the California Schools Distinction this year. This is based on their scores that you can find on the dashboard with their improved academic achievement, as well as improved chronic absenteeism rates and improved discipline outcomes. Then also, this California Model Continuation High School Award to Calaveras Hills High School was just announced last week. This is a very lengthy process where the staff works over the course of a year to submit what it is that makes them a model school, and they have been working to move to a signature practice of being a project-based learning school that also incorporates mastery outcomes as their assessments and really focusing on giving rise to student voice. And we have Ariana at the end of the dais, who's a great example of one of our student leaders. Also, under the coaching of Coach Luis Lopez, our Calaveras Hills High School team, again with Ariana on the team, and she scored a basket that I just missed seeing at the final playoff, and they are our champions. So congratulations to them, and we will have them at our next board meeting. And that concludes the superintendent's report.